Hey, welcome to Coco's Corner. This is the huge one, Dave Coco from KocoSports, KocoSports.com, your home for combat sports, where the world comes to kick ass, and above all, where it is okay to be a passionate fan. There are so many places out there where you can't be a passionate fan. Just thought I would do a WWE news. Hopefully none of the trolls go, wow, I thought we were going to watch the signing. Just go to WWE.com for that. We're talking about a big contract signing, and it's not LeBron James going to the Cavaliers. It is Kenta, which he has been signed for a while, but they made the announcement. They did the press circuit. They did it yesterday in Osaka, made a big deal about it. Hulk Hogan was there. Jimmy Hart was there. And you know what? I don't know if Triple H is doing this. I don't know what it is. This trip to Japan was handled 1,000,000 times better than anything WWE has ever done in Japan. This is the first time they have sold out in a real long time. They gave out the hints about Kenta, Hogan, did a tour, did the press, the media. That is such a big deal in Japan. It's a big deal everywhere, but huge in Japan. A lot of Japanese wrestling fans, not all, I do not speak for all of them, a lot of Japanese wrestling fans with great proof thinks WWE is the most racist wrestling company out there. They are very scared about Kenta, but we'll get to that in a bit. But Triple H gave a quote. He said, Kenta is an incredible performer who brings the crowd to its feet when he steps into the ring. WWE's signing of Kenta reflects our continued dedication to creating a diverse roster that appeals to our global fan base. And they have to do that. They're on the ESPN of WWE. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They are on the ESPN of Japan. They are on J Sports. They are on J Sports all the time. And then they come to Tokyo, where it's the mecca of pro wrestling. There's pro wrestling almost every single day in Tokyo, and then they can't sell out. They sold out this time. They teased Kenta. They delivered Kenta. They brought Hogan. They did the interviews. And you know what? If Triple H is in charge of this, whoever is in charge of this Japanese run, these run of house shows, 1,000,000,000,000 times better. They deserve a raise. I did not go. I actually gave my tickets away. I kind of regret it now with Kenta, but hey, you make mistakes in life. But anyway, I wouldn't have been at the Kenta show anyway. I would have went to the Tokyo show, not the Osaka show. But it is a great time. It's exciting. I just can't believe it. Kenta, I will put some, for newer fans or fans that don't follow pro wrestling, I will put some videos down below. I will also put his Wikipedia page. You can find out about him. I'll give you as much information as I can about Kenta down in the doobly-doo, but here's just the rundown of my opinion of it. I think Pro Wrestling Noah was in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble when Masala passed away, and Kenta, they put the company on his back, and he carried it. There are so many fans here. When you say, "Oh, who do you like?" A majority of fans, if you go to a pro wrestling bar or something, and you ask them, "Oh, who's your favorite wrestling company? Who's your favorite pro wrestlers?" They always would say New Japan and Kenta, Dragon Gate and Kenta, Noah, because of fucking Kenta. Kenta is huge. A lot of the finishers that they use in WWE, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, I'm looking at you, Kenta originated. There's a lot of worries. Will Kenta use his real name? According to online reports, Kenta in Japan is spelt K-E-N-T-A, all capital letters. That's how it's spelt. Well, he will be keeping his name according to most online reports, but it'll be K, big K, little E-N-T-A. So they'll just spell it correctly, not all capital letters. Kenta! Well, that'll just be Kenta. So it looks like they're going to keep his name, which I hope. Hopefully they keep the same gimmick on it. I am really excited. There's talks all over the internet that they'll screw this up. I hope they don't screw this up. The Japan tour was amazing. Good job, WWE. Please keep it up. And, they're looking for a global audience. They're looking to get into Japan. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, I think the prior to this tour, I think people were just like, oh, well, we're on their best cable network. We're on all the time. Fuck it, what does it matter? oh, it's just a chore. Like, I remember WWE saying, oh, well, we only come to Japan because J-Sports forces us to in a contract. This is the first time they did not treat it like a chore. They treated the Japanese fans with respect. They treated the Japanese fans to great shows, and I'm really happy. And I hope Kenta does great. I am completely rooting for him, but I'm going to be completely honest. If WWE screws this up, I am going to cry. Now, Facebook, here's the thing. Kenta signing with WWE, great fucking story. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. But there's a little website called Facebook that has to fuck that shit up. There is Kenta, how you spell his name, is K-B-A-Y-A-S-H-I, and a lot of people are misspelling it, saying, oh, that's not, I think even Paul Heyman tweeted out the wrong spelling. I don't quote me on that. But there are people online, fucking filthy animals. I'm looking at you, pro wrestler Naftali. There are people online that say, no, Kenta, with the legend spelling of the name, is not signed to WWE. And then they bet like $10, $20. And I'm just like, man, why you gotta con people? That's a big thing that's going on with my Facebook timeline now. There's just people conning each other by the spelling of Kenta's name. So just be safe. Say Pro Wrestling Noah's Kenta. Oh man, people will do anything for $10. And then of course the one thing that made me completely happy, but obviously not the WWE defenders, is WWE's social media just blew up with people claiming how racist they are, how they better not ruin Kenta, how they better not give him some dumb Japanese gimmick, how they should handle it. And the fact that they're a publicly traded company makes me fucking warm inside, that people are going to defend, you know, good pro wrestling and defend, hey, you know what, maybe, you know, we should have a Japanese wrestling star that isn't booked like a joke. You know, Yoshitatsu is so much better than the WWE Universe ever saw. Same thing with Tajiri. I just hope Kenta doesn't follow the same way. But of course, there are WWE defenders. Look out! Here they come! I wonder if these guys are bots. I always wonder this because we always get like 3 or 4 people that absolutely defend TNA. Then you get like people online that just bash pro wrestling fans. It's either two things. Either one, these people are bots just trying to defend the company, and maybe WWE and TNA send them out to actually do it. That's a huge thing that I think. Or the second thing is, this site called The Facebook, really, they're not pro wrestling fans. They're not passionate pro wrestling fans. Because every time I go on Facebook, there's a movement of passionate wrestling fans. Don't fuck up Kenta. Daniel Bryan should be champ. But then there's always that anti-movement that just blindly defends WWE, and I don't fucking get that. I'm looking now. It's fucking. They had a sign in Kenta's last match in Noah. It said, "Thank you, Kenta, and your dream is our dream." And then, of course, No Wrestling Limitations have to put in their 2 fucking cents. And the worst part is, it got 100 trillion likes. Instead of crying and moaning about WWE not using Kenta right and shit like that, you should feel happy for him. Yeah, because you can't feel happy for someone and worry. My nephew just joined the Marine Corps. I'm happy because he always wanted to be in the Marines, but I'm also worried about him because being in the Marines could be dangerous. I'm the fucking asshole, right? So you can't be happy for Kenta for living his dream in WWE and still be concerned with the most fucking racist publicly traded company in the world. You can't be concerned, right? Fucking Facebook. He deserves this after all your hard years, and he is truly a great wrestler. I understand, but people fucking saying, oh, WWE, all these people that are going to WWE.com, all these people that are going to WWE's Twitter, WWE's Facebook, blowing it up, they do have a point, all right? It is fucking crazy, some of the comments I'm seeing here on Facebook. But here's my response to that. Yeah, because I'm reading my own Facebook quote. How douchey is that? Yeah, because you can't be happy for someone and still be worried how they are going to be treated. WWE has a great reputation and tradition of booking Japanese talent, right? Right, you fucking WWE defenders. I mean, look at the long history of WWE booking Japanese stars well. Go ahead, read me that list. Can someone please, excuse me, calling all WWE defenders. Can you please supply me a list of greatly booked Japanese talent in WWE? No, I'd like to see that list. I'd like to. Oh, you like to run your fucking mouth about passionate fans. You like to be the fucking cool guy. You're the guy on Seinfeld who becomes Jewish so he can make fun of Jews. I understand that. But here I want to go. Send me a list. Send me a list. WWE, not WCW, because they actually booked Japanese talent good. WWE, send me a list of well-booked Japanese wrestlers. Go ahead. Send me a list. Send me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Fucking WWE defenders. I mean, look at the long... Alright, I mean, according to WWE themselves, they sell the DVD, and not only did they sell the DVD, they sold it at a way higher price in Japan. The top 100 wrestlers ever. Batista made the list. Dave Batista made the list, but not one Japanese wrestler. Not one. But people worried, saying, oh, I hope you don't give him a bad Japanese gimmick. I hope you treat Kenta right. We're wrong, right? Yeah, I'd like to see. Matter of fact, WWE made a list of the top 100. Made a DVD. Not one Japanese star. Not one. And Inoki is the only one in the Hall of Fame. That's it. And you know what? Inoki never wrestled for him. Well, house shows and training talent and all that, but not a steady contract. All right. I'm hoping, I hope nothing but the best for Kenta and WWE, but not to be worried how he will be handled in book. It's just WWE worshiping. I will be rooting for him and will be brokenhearted if he is misused. I'm happy I got to see him in Japan live as many times as I have. I don't understand why it's wrong to be a passionate fan. I don't understand why the fuck people just blindly defend shit. Fucking, I don't understand it. I don't understand, like, alright, his group is called No Wrestling Limitations. Why even bother going there? Might as well just go to WWE.com. If you're going to be pro-WWE, this is one thing I don't understand. People on YouTube, people on Facebook, people on Twitter, people on the blogs build up an audience and say exactly what WWE says. What is the point of building an audience but just to repeat what the fuck WWE says? Be honest with yourself. Speak your fucking heart. But, yeah, crying and moaning to use Kenta right. Yeah, because they have a huge reputation. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so people are arguing about here. There's one other comment I want to get to, and then I'll see if there's any live. Here we go. Andy, I won't use his real name because it's Facebook. Remember how everyone thought WWE was going to misuse El Generico? Look how that turned out. I'm sure Kenta will be fine. He's white. El Generico is white and can speak 7 languages. Again, WWE defenders, I ask you for the list. I ask you for the list. WWE put out a list, do one Japanese wrestler on it. So don't fucking be like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Why the fuck is there this generation of fans that say, don't worry about it? Think about it. Oh, your fucking star quarterback for your NFL team is out. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, your show's being canceled and shopping around for another network and might not find it. Don't worry about it. What the fuck is this don't worry about it fucking attitude that I don't fucking understand from anybody? I don't fucking understand it. Yes, fucking worry about it. Name me a list of Japanese stars they booked correctly, lived up to their talent. Name me the stars. Go ahead. Make the fucking list. Make the list. I'm waiting for the list. Let's see. Then we got a comment. Is it the list? No. I am Mikey, Mike Ashman. WWE is going to fuck up. No, Mikey, I know they're going to fuck up, but I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. All these WWE defenders say, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. That just makes me fucking 800 times more nervous. Do not get your hopes up. Oh, my God. I got my hopes up. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am Mikey Ashman. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If they fuck up Kenta, I don't know. I'm going to be completely heartbroken. I'm never going to root for Okada to ever go to Japan. Go to WWE. I just would rather not have him. Let's be completely honest. Mystico, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, he wasn't willing to learn and all that shit. It was a perfect storm. Mystico, before he became Sin Cara, was the Michael Jordan of Lucha right now. And it was a complete disaster. Why can't that happen to Kenta? Yoshitatsu is an amazing wrestler. A lot of people don't know that in WWE, but he's an amazing wrestler. Why can't Kenta go the way of Yoshitatsu? Well, why the fuck can't you be worried? I can't imagine. Like my nephew, like I said, my nephew went to Marine Corps. Can you imagine be like, oh, don't worry, the Marine Corps is going to take care of you? No, that would be fucking insane to say, because people know it's not true. The only way WWE can save this humiliation by having a WWE product mature as a whole. Pull the trigger on steering away from the Cena youth. I don't know. I just think if they have good wrestlers, good storylines, they can do it. Really, if Kenta and Dolph Ziggler are going for the title and they're fucking whooping each other's ass, they're just busting each other. It doesn't matter if that's PG or whatever. I just think good storylines, the best wrestlers, that's what I believe in the bottom of my heart. Maybe we should get a t-shirt of this. The best wrestlers that connect with the crowd should be champions, heel or face. And WWE does not believe in that, obviously. So yeah, there you go. So Kenta is in WWE. I'm very excited. I'm happy that there was an internet infantry surge, so to speak, of just calling WWE out on their bullshit. But of course, you're going to have WWE fucking fans. That's it. And I really believe these Facebook pages, these people, I don't believe they're passionate fans. I think at the end of the day, they just want to make fun of wrestling fans, and that's the aspect of wrestling they like. And what's the point of that? What's the fucking point of that? It makes no sense. All right, so yeah, unless you really trust WWE that much, but once again, where's your track record? Where's your track record? I'm looking, you said El Generico. Let's be completely honest. El Generico hasn't won a title. He's in a main eventer in the developmentals that they show on their network. And he's white. How does that fucking even... And he speaks like 7 languages. Okay, maybe I'm getting over exaggerating, but speaks multiple languages. How does that mean Kenta is going to be okay? How in any fucking universe is that going to be okay? You know? Oh, you're going into the Marine Corps? Don't worry. Your uncle, he just fell from a helicopter. Was never shot at. Was never shot. Oh, shot at. Let's refer. Never shot. So you won't be shot. There's no fucking connection there. It's fucking ridiculous. And you know what? I hope one day that I am fucking wrong, and I will be rooting for Kenta, but I think that it's a no-brainer. They're going to fuck it up, but I hope I'm wrong. You know what I mean? It's so funny because like these people on these Facebook fans, they would rather be right than have a good product. I know I was having an argument on YouTube, not an argument, but a conversation with fellow internet infantry member, and I'm saying I think John Cena is going to beat Ric Flair's record, and I think he's going to be around for another 10 years. And he's like, no, he's not. He's gonna, his point was he's gonna face the Undertaker at Mania, and then that's it. Just go in the Hall of Fame. I hope I'm wrong. I honestly think Kenta is going to be forgotten about unless they just come to Japan. But I hope I'm wrong. If Kenta's a main event, you know what I mean? It's like I don't know if I can understand it. I don't understand being right over the product being better. Like where do you become so fucking egotistical? Give your opinion, say what you want, but, to be like, oh, you can just be happy for him, don't worry about him, it's stupid. It's stupid. Think about it. Let's say your brother, your indie friends, someone you absolutely love goes to the next level. You're super happy for them, but you're worried that they're not going to be used right. That's fucking human nature. I love how, being happy and being worried about them, I have to be fucking separate. I shouldn't go on Facebook. Facebook just makes me fucking angry with people's stupidity and just blindly fucking defend it. I don't understand. The thing I don't get is if you blindly defend WWE, why bother even leaving WWE.com? Why? I have no idea. And same thing with TNA. We'll get 3 or 4 guys every TNA pay-per-view, every review. Win. It was great. Well, then why bother? And it's funny because you're not supposed to tell people not to watch your show, but I'm not even saying watch your show. Don't even bother coming on YouTube. I mean, you can go, let's see, you can go to most of these positive reviews. They're going to say the same exact thing WWE says. So why bother? Why bother even wasting your time? Just go to WWE.com. Anyway, yeah, Kenta is in WWE. That is huge news. I know he signed his Little League contract a long time ago, but the fact that they made a big deal about it, it's going to be in all the Japanese newspapers. It's going to be in all the magazines, hopefully. The only thing that scares me is, according to KocoSports, the headline is Japanese stars Kenta to its NXT division. But I don't know, NXT is going to be amazing. Have Kenta, man, I can't wait. I cannot wait, and I hope nothing but the best. I know everyone online says it's going to... You either got everyone online saying, oh my god, it's going to completely fail, which, history is on their side, and then you have the WWE defenders like, everything's going to be fine. He's an NXT jobbing to fucking a diva while wearing a sumo suit. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? he sings, turning Japanese, I really think so, while wearing a sumo suit and fucking rolling around in fucking rice and throwing sushi at his opponent. What's wrong with that? Fuck you, WWE Defender. That's what's wrong with that. Kenta, I am rooting for you. I will support you, and I hope nothing but the best. And I worry about Pro Wrestling Noah's future. Alright, please go to KocoSports.com to read more on this story. I'll try to put some matches and links down below in the doobly-doo. Also go to KocoSports.com because the guys are working so hard on it. In 2 weeks, we're going to have a huge project launched. I can't wait. And hopefully we just keep building. And hopefully we become good enough that, A, we become your #1 stop for pro wrestling news and combat sports news. And this channel becomes your review/news YouTube place. Hopefully we can improve over and over and over to become your #1 source. Thank you for those that do support us. Thank you for those listening live. And if you got an extra $24.99 laying around and you want to buy an Internet Infantry shirt because it's okay to be a passionate fan, then please go to KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It takes you to the same place and buy an Internet Infantry shirt. We will be trying to do a weekend review within the next 24 hours. I know Rob wanted to do the weekend review, but I was really sick, so that one's on me. So hopefully we can do it. All right, let's see. Any more live comments? Yes, we got one more live comment. Bam. Denny H. Like Kenta, I could see him with a street racing gimmick, LF Fast and the Furious. How long before he debuted? Solomon been there, and Solomon been there. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. Been there a year and still not debuted yet. Yeah, it's screwy. With all the media that they had in Japan, I hope that he debuts pretty quickly. I'm really surprised they're even sending him to NXT, but it makes sense for WWE standards. So. Yeah, I hope they get it soon. I don't know if he'll do a street racer gimmick. I hope not. I just hope he's him. You know, and I don't know what level his English is at. I'm not his English teacher, and, you know, I've never heard him speak English very long or very well, like myself, but I'm not a very good English speaker. I teach it for a living. Or I did before I got sick, but that's a sad story for another day. But yeah, I hope he comes on soon because NXT in the last 2-3 weeks has been horrible. I would love to see Kenta spice it up and make it lively, and hopefully he can get shot right up to the main roster. I know Kenta, he says he wants to wrestle at WrestleMania, but Ultimo Dragon, that worked out right, WWE Defenders? Why don't you, I dare you to put Ultimo Dragon on your fucking list. I'll punch you right in the nuts, WWE Defenders. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited about this. Danny H, thank you for the comments. Also, boop, Mike Ashman, thank you for the comments. Alright, and we will be back to do more shows. We're hoping to do 1 or more shows a day. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to KocoSports.com. And with that, I am